Alright, cool. So today we are in Barcelona and I'm here with the boys. We've got Josh behind the camera again, we've got James and we've got Peter there. Today we're going to be hitting a bunch of street spots, a few famous ones, a few out of the Tony Hawk's games, and I'm going to even put a little bit of a comparison footage from the game to real life and see how well they match up. Other than that, we've got maybe like 4 or 5 different spots ending with Macba. Hopefully going to send some stuff down the free block. James is certainly going to go for a heel flip. But anyway, that's enough talking. The first spot is right here. And I don't know if you've seen this one before, but there's been some pretty crazy stuff sent out of this. I mean, if we just get like a side-on look real quick. Look at it, it's quite mellow here, which is not too bad. People usually shoot out of it, I think. And then on this side, it's a lot less skatable. The wheels don't really touch the ground. So I think we're gonna have a couple of trick attempts here and then go to the next spot. Because let's be honest, the potential's not high on this one. Or you can grind down the side. I didn't even notice that. Ooh. Yeah, this is sketchy as fuck. What about just straight over? Fuck that, I'm not getting injured on the first spot. We're gonna go to the next one because that's a bit more techie and it's got some nice waves. So let's get on the road again.
After this message from our sponsor.
So this video is sponsored by the good and healthy people at HelloFresh, and Holly's gonna cook you one of their meals from our most recent box while I tell you all about them. So if you're anything like me, it can be easy to get bogged down making the same old recipes time after time. Since giving HelloFresh a try, I've had a choice of over 30 calorie smart and protein rich meals each and every week, packed with fresh ingredients that all come pre-portioned right to your doorstep. Not only that, when you try HelloFresh, you'll get one free breakfast item per box while your subscription is active. Now, they say breakfast is the most important meal of the day, and HelloFresh certainly agrees. In fact, like I said before, you lucky lot are going to be getting free breakfast for life if you subscribe. That's right, you'll enjoy a totally free breakfast item with every single HelloFresh delivery. Now, it doesn't get more important than that, does it? So with the summer in the rearview mirror and busy days ahead, we are all craving some wholesome meals that can save both time and money. HelloFresh has something for everyone. Each box is fully customizable to fill your preferences and includes pre-portioned ingredients so you only buy what you need and minimize the waste. As a full-time skater and athlete, HelloFresh helps me live and skate the best I can while saving me time and decision-making energy. When it comes to mealtime, if you're a busy person like me, this one is a bit of a game changer. So click the link in the description to use my code and get 10 free meals plus breakfast for life, one breakfast item per box while subscription is active if you're in the US. Outside the US, the local discount will apply, and using that link will help directly support my channel do more videos like this. Let's get back to it.
So spot number 2. Now this one is a lot bigger and I think way more famous too, because a load of people have done tricks over that bar at the end. But basically it's like a really awkward pump track where they're sort of really, I'd say, mellow on one side and steep on the other, so it's quite hard to gain the speed, but still a fun little spot nonetheless. See, it's easy to get up, but to actually pump all the way over, pretty difficult. And then ideally, you'd fly out of this bank and go over this rail. I'm gonna put a few tricks of some of the most famous ones that have been done on screen now because it's a pretty big gap. Easy actually, if I can get you to come over here so we can get a proper look at this beast. All right, so as you can see, the ramp is quite far away from the rail. I think the ideal spot for most people would be like around here or here. There's a lot of big cracks here as well, so if someone's ever hit it through the cracks and like popped before them, that would be pretty sketchy. But yeah, the rail is about waist height, so maybe like 3 feet tall, and it's about a 6-foot gap, so pretty big. We're gonna compare it to the one in Tony Hawk's over the top, but first, gonna have a session and just play around with a few tricks quickly. A cheeky race from the boys right there.
I counted down, James. We were going on 1.
You won.
I know.
Congrats.
I beat a child.
See the transition, if you're using it for anything other then hitting that bar doesn't really bode well. Fuck yeah, I almost died on that one. Tray flip tail stall. Intentional or not, you decide. Whoa. When the 180 is harder than the tray flip, you know you've got an issue. All right, I think now I'm gonna move over there and try starting off that wall with James.
Introduce yourself. What's your name? Who are you?
I'm Chili Cheese.
What's your name? What are you doing here?
I'm Noodle, and I'm bitch of the fucking year, bro.
What's up guys, sorry it's Webz from the future here. Annoyingly we lost the main audio for the clip, so I've looped in some previous clips audio to make it sound less like a ghost town. But yeah, James here really blew us away with this one. This is like a 20-foot bank and he stood on top of the rail that he's standing behind now and jumps from the rail into it. Absolute insanity. He deserves a follow from you guys for that for sure. His Instagram's on the screen, but don't go there until you've seen the whole of this video because some big stuff gets said.
So now we arrive at spot number 4, I believe this is. This is like one of the craziest ones because it doesn't look like much on video, but when you actually skate it, you've got so many like cracks and bits in between the discs. Although the Bondo there does help a little bit. There is quite a few cracks on the way up. You can see like by the top of these things that they've been waxed and skated. Obviously that first, second, third, fourth, and I'm sure even the 5th one has a bit of stuff on it. And people have dropped in, I believe, from all the way at the top.
Current cables, I believe, did a backside flip over these door things.
Back on the line, always see like it's run on Mickey. I'm 2,000 kilometers away, but birds make you look so bad, I guess you do.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Which is gnarly because they're like 12 foot high.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
He had cruiser wheels on.
Yeah.
But that doesn't take away.
No, obviously not. Hits of a drop in. I'll catch you if you fall. Nice.
They call me the drop-in master.
Not bad, Nibbler.
What's that? 1, 2.
You just did that one, didn't you?
No, I did that one.
Nice, man. Well done. You boys do the scary stuff, I'll just do the flip tricks. That sounds like a good deal.
James has done his gnarly shit and I've done my gnarly shit.
And I'll just film it.
And he'll just film it. Well, that's one trick at least. I'll do a front rock real quick. That'll do for the camera. I think we're gonna get some food. Head to the next spot. Macba, parallel, 2 more to go. Let's get back on the road.
Oh no.
All right, we just pulled up to Macba. Obviously this place, very famous, got super long ledges. We've got a free block, stair sets that we're gonna hit up in a minute, but first we're gonna have a little warm up here. Got James right there, hitting a nose slide. But yeah, we're gonna have a quick warm up and then move to the stairs. Slidey ass ground, it helps so much with the fall. All right, that'll do for the warm up. Now, move over to the stairs in a minute.
The leg split. Bad ones here. Can't move my thumb anymore.
I can so do that.
Second. All right, the final spot of the evening. This is parallel. A lot more casual of a session here. You've got a few ledges, some stair sets that are really long and mellow. You wouldn't really hit much off this, but the ledges obviously are the main event here. And this little mani pad one, small on one side, tall on the other. So it's not too bad. Really easy to get onto, but you still get a good feel for the drop off at the end. Then these other ledges, quite tall though, quite tall. But yeah, this is obviously super late in the evening. I think it's like 10:15 at the minute, so not gonna hit too many tricks here, obviously. But gonna have a little go on this mani pad nonetheless, try and get something at least. Kickflip mani maybe. Let's do that. But maybe first try kickflip mani. I'll take the kickflip up first try. I think that will do. All right, that's about it for this one. It's been a long ass day of skating. Let me know what country you want us to do next, and I'll see you guys in the next one.